Hello everyone, hope all of you are fit and fine. As before, welcome back to our next summary video. Dear students, I can assume that you have observed how we are separating tea leaves from the mixture of tea and how we are staining washed rice or vegetables using the stainer. Our next chapter video is related to the concept separations of substances from chapter number 5. Now look at the mind map of the chapter. In this chapter we have learned pure substance. After that, mixture. There are two types of mixture, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. After that we have learned method of separation. There are three types of method: solid from other solid, insoluble solid from liquid, soluble solid or liquid from liquid, and fourth one is solubility and solution. Pure substance. Pure substances are substances that are made up of only one kind of particles. Pure substances are further classified as elements and compounds. Examples: iron, sodium are examples of elements, and water, carbon dioxide are examples of compounds. Mixture. A substance that is obtained by mixing more than one kind of particles is called a mixture. Mixtures also can classified into two categories: homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture means in a mixture all its components are distributed evenly throughout the mixture is called homogeneous mixture, where in a mixture all its components are not distributed evenly throughout the mixture is called heterogeneous mixture. Example: milk is a mixture of cream and water and mixed evenly, but mud cannot mix evenly in the water. Next, methods of separation. First, solids from other solid. Hand picking. Picking substances by hand. Example: separating small stones, broken grains from rice. Second, threshing. It can be done by beating the dry stalks on the ground or hard surface or using threshing machine. Example: separating grains from the harvest stalk. Number 3, winnowing. Wind is used to separate heavier particles from lighter particles. Example: separating grains from husk. Fourth, sieving. Using sieve, separating unwanted particles from the mixture. Example: separating stone from sand. Fifth, magnetic separation. Using magnetic attraction, separating magnetic substances from non-magnetic substances. Next, insoluble solids from liquids. First, sedimentation and decantation. In sedimentation, insoluble components are settled down in the bottom of the container, and decantation process pouring out the insoluble components in other container without disturb the sediments. Examples: separating mud from mud water. Number 2, filtration. Using filter paper, separating insoluble components from mixture. Third one is separate soluble solids or liquids from liquid. First is evaporation. You know that we are using this method to recover a dissolved solid components from solutions. Examples: separating salt from sea water. Second one, condensation. In this process, water vapor convert back to liquid form. Third is distillation. In this process, obtaining a pure liquid from a solution. Example: obtain distilled water. Now come to the last part, solubility and solution. The ability of a substance to be dissolved in water to form a solution is called solubility of substances. And solution is a mixture of solute and solvent. The solubility of a components depends on different parameters such as temperature, physical state, impurities, etc. So dear students, practice the chapter. Already we have learned all the method with activities in our online class. Till then, take care, bye, and thank you for watching this video.